Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Celestial Farm Girl here. I am coming to you today at 11:11 a.m. at my time in order to bring higher vibrations, healing, Aquarius energy, and Uranus, which is innovation, ideas that are out there. And we are doing Creator's View today. How's that? I hope everybody is doing well. Let me have a look up here. Yep, I see everything is moving. And I see. Well, I hope everybody is doing awesome. And I just want to thank all you guys for your likes, shares, subscribes, for taking the time and to watch and, to resonate. If it resonates, I am so grateful for that, because I really do ask Creator and meditate before I come on to every show to cleanse my energy for what the collective really does need to hear. And as we know, we don't need to hear about the past. Ain't nobody knows the past better than we do, right? What we want to know is about the future and the possibilities that we can manifest to make our lives better. So I'm feeling a little wild today, and I put on my headband, and I got my feather, and I got my braid, going, a little bit of my Native American coming out in me. Actually, I live Native American. What does that mean? It means I'm pretty much authentic. And, however I feel is how I dress, it's how I speak, and I'm hardly ever the same 2 days in a row. I change like the wind, and I like it like that, because, we go from sad to happy to sad. Sometimes we have exhilarating moments, sometimes we have those quiet, peaceful moments, moments to moment, we can change. If we don't like the feeling we have in that one moment, then we'll get up and do something different to change it and make it different. And you know what? Even though this is a Creator's View, today the moon is in Gemini. I follow the moon because she's all about feelings, right? And I'm a feeler. I like to, if I were born in the sea, I'd probably be an octopus or a squid, where they kind of stick their tentacles out and feel it a little bit and pull back like that. And I just go by my feelings, and then I think about what I'm feeling, and then I proceed forward. And I try to enjoy, especially when I come on here with you guys, I try to enjoy it, right? I want to have fun. I want to love you guys and bring you good vibes, and let's talk about healing, right? Let's heal so we can prepare for a better future than what we experienced in our past. So what's going on in the collective? I don't know what's been happening with you guys, but it's been a wild ride around this house. Here we go. 12. That is it. Over. Or it is also cosmic order. And universal laws. There are 12 universal laws. A lot of people think there are only 10, but there are actually 12. And we have here Pisces, life and death. Wow, that's pretty serious. And goodness gracious, it's directed for those in the South Node. Now I know ain't none of y'all here hanging out in the South Node. And how do I know it's the South Node? We'll see the line underneath of it. Yeah, wait, let me get that right. There we go. The line on top of it, to where the mountain is inverted and not extroverted. It's introverted. So all I can say is somebody's been dealing with somebody in the South Node, and because of the 12 and the cosmic orders and the 12 universal laws that come up, and because of Pisces dealing in life and death, I'd say somebody has crossed the lines. Somewhere, somehow, someone affiliated with the collective has broken universal laws and are in their South Node. They're working out of hell. Basically, if we were to say it in the ancient historic way, it would be somebody working out of their South Node against the collective. Enlightenment. We got Ganesh here. Let me start off with saying 4 years ago, I would have never believed anybody would ever do anything like that. And over the last years, 3-4 years, God has taken me on this special journey of separating me from an ex-husband who was totally devious. And sometimes we have flare-ups, right? So there was a flare-up over my house, so I don't know, this could be a part of a reading for me with wisdom, knowledge in it, what to do in the future. But right now, you know, as far as me, I got him out of the house this week, and he's never coming back. So, as far as me, you know, after they've been gone 2-3 days, you don't have to let them back in. So, and that's the way it is. So I don't know, maybe somebody else out there has been dealing with a narcissist. I'm just gonna say it, a narcissist, plain and true. And you know, a narcissist that wanted to break me. But narcissists are already broken. They're not really capable of breaking anything. A narcissist plays from a broken heart space, because anybody that wants to see anybody else suffer, anybody that ever wants to take anybody else's joy, anybody who likes to do things that hurt people and see their reaction, you know, it's time to call out the battle axe. You know who the battle axe was, right, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, let's go to the Norse gods when we really dealt, really, right? And the battle axe was the woman that fought right alongside the man, and she was just as dangerous as anybody. So basically, when an empath and a narcissist come face to face, and the empath finally cannot take no more, and she turns into the supernova battle axe and blows his ass out of the house. And then, look, I don't advise anyone to do this, but he knows he better not come back in. That's all I got to say. You know, and this is what I said, you know, oh my goodness, it would be so much worth going to prison if he dared come in here again into my home, because the cops won't do anything. I don't know, maybe I should. That's my garden too. I've been working in the garden, okay, but I am carrying it with me everywhere I go, and I'm not playing anymore. Yeah, I'm not playing anymore. I've went supernova, and I'm on the warpath, I guess you can see. Yeah, I'm on the warpath. So it looks like my reading is going to come over here, and you guys get to know my business. And I do feel empowered. I do feel empowered for standing up for myself, and for not being afraid of hurting his feelings, and not being afraid of crossing his line, and not being afraid of speaking my truth of what I think about him and feel about him as he's backing out the door. You know, they say hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Now, I'm not advising anybody to hurt anyone, but let me tell you something. The truth cuts deep. It will slice them, and it has taken me 3 years. And, you know, you guys are seeing a side of me today that I really didn't want to show anybody, because I am that truly loving, kind, gentle person. And I have so appreciated you guys being there for me that I could share that with you. Just share it, you know, just share it. But there's this other side of me that was raised in abuse and neglect too, that wanted to share the good part of me with everybody, but I didn't want to really show that other side that I had experienced, because it brought a part of me out that I didn't really like to show people and give that experience to, although it has come out at times throughout my life. Well, this past week, prostitutions and all this kind of stuff that's been going on around me, and I have been trying to be, you know, keep the peace, when all of a sudden, bam, I am this mad, calmly cool and collected and very determined woman, and he is never coming in my house again, right? Right? I don't want it around me. Not that I care what he's doing, but I don't want that crap around me. I don't want it. Not that I judge anybody, but I was raised this way with people like this. It has taken me 63 years to get away from Whoretown, USA, Drug City, and Alcoholic Square. And he is not going to stop it from happening. So, okay, so I just let myself go here on YouTube, and for those of you who are upset with me, I'm so sorry. For those of you who have been going through what I've been going through, I am here to let you know that there's nothing like a mad woman. And I don't know exactly what scorned means, because hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. I'm going to look up scorned, okay, because that's something we need to know. And I'm telling you, I feel like I have been scorned, and it's like the last straw, right? Okay, it's taking me a minute. Scorned. Let's see what this is. Do you guys know what scorned means? He doesn't make me. And if you're out there going through this, they don't make you either. No, God made us, created us. Past tense. Feel or express contempt or derision. He tended to scorn technological advances, and he did not come up with himself. Reject something in a contemptuous way. Opponent scorned his offer to negotiate. Refused to do something because one is too proud. At the lowest ebb, she would have scorned to stoop to such tactics. There we go. Tactics. Tactics scorned. Okay. So, for those of you who have never been through this, forgive the intensity of this reading. For those of you who have been through this, I want to talk about how, whether male or female, we pull ourselves up out of that pit, and it starts with ourselves. How so? By strengthening ourselves, by empowering ourselves, by doing that 7 minutes of yoga a day to get your body stronger, by studying, watching tarot, even by believing in yourself and knowing you're worth something better than what you're getting. You never settle for anything that makes you uncomfortable, because you begin to depress and put yourself to sleep. Now, not everybody has been through this, right? Not everybody. And for those, oh God, I hope there's only a few of us, but I'm sure many of the ones who are here to teach a higher spiritual lessons and stuff, I'm beginning to feel that these narcissists were sent like to stop the evolution of this planet, of moving into the garden. I believe that they practice black magic. God, I hate to say that, but as above, so below. And I have seen the underworld. I have seen a cauldron. I have seen imps. You know, I mean, I can't deny it, nor can I act like I can deny it to you guys. I've seen so many things that are on the other side of the veil that I know for a fact these things could be going on. Experiencing it in my own life. And what I'm telling you is your strength will not only come from your body, it'll come from your character. Walk in truth. Speak truth over what you see, what you feel, and how you're taking it in. If it's abuse, do not stand for it. Let your emotions flow and speak what you see going on. Tear the narcissist apart. Stab him with his own truth as often as you can. Never let him rest. Never let him rest. I'm a tactician. There'd be times where he'd be laying in the living room sleeping at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I go in there and kick the mattress and just start fucking screaming. What the fuck you doing sleeping at this time of the day? Oh yeah. Yeah, I got him to where he was running. It was me in the beginning crying in this room, trying to overcome his whore town. He's a very lustful creature, and, you know, spreading himself thin. And that's what God told me. Giving time, he's spreading himself thin. He began to look weaker and weaker. Got cancer. But he looked weaker and weaker and weaker as time went on. Well, this was during the time where I still cared and was praying and didn't, you know, I had that God syndrome where I don't want to do anything wrong. Don't have that God syndrome. You can't, God don't want you treated or mistreated wrong, is what I'm understanding. You must defend yourself against the narcissist. You must stand up in your power. And you do that by clearing your heart and getting grounded. You get grounded and begin to love yourself. You take every bit of energy you ever turn to the narcissist, divine collective, and you put it within yourself. How do you do that? You'd be like, oh, this is such a beautiful heart. I want to keep it full of love and joy. And even though what I'm going through right now, little heart, I promise you I will protect you from that which will come at you. And because they will try to get you in your heart. So you have to become emotionally stable. You have to go through and clear out all trauma that you have within you and become clean and clear to where they can't hook you with nothing. They can't throw a jab or an emotional punch, you know, words that will get you upset and send you out of control. No, you got to stay in control, just like I am right now. And you've got to use your words to cut deep down into their heart of who they are, what they are, and what they're going to face at the end of this journey. And you let them know they're not going to win. You look them in the eye and tell them, you're not going to break me. You're not. And then smile at them. And every day when you do those 7 minutes of yoga, every day you do that 2 to 3 minutes of cleansing your energy and aligning your chakras, you get stronger and stronger, and you get closer and closer to creative source. And you send your energy down into the earth, and you send your energy to the tops of the heights of Creator's heaven, and you send your energy to the east and the west, and you expand yourself, and then you allow that to fill in. It didn't happen for me very quickly, and I had no one but myself to count on, all alone with him, homeless, not knowing what to do, and crazy. But God got me out of that. Following the Spirit, listening to my intuition, fighting for my very sanity, my soul, my love, my peace, my joy, my dreams. So I want you to know, I feel like he was the devil himself. And I began to see him as the devil himself. The lowest level entity on this planet wanting to take me out. And I become very, very magical. I had to look in heaven and hell to find help, to get resources, to call back memories. I think he's been following me for lifetimes. I know, this sounds crazy, don't it? Crazy is as crazy does, right? Stupid is as stupid does. I'm not stupid, and I wanted out of this. I wanted out of this relationship that I felt like had taken me through hell. The Magician again, and 3 of Wands, that's all about magic. 3 is Empress number 2. Many of you out there are Empresses. You have changed over years, like me, from dealing with, a narcissist. Just plain and simple. But the thing is the narcissist can't win if you say he ain't going to, or she ain't going to. And you begin to take the energy that you put into the narcissist trying to, whatever, like I would cry and beg, or, I was right there, ask, plead, wonder, all my mind would be and attention would be on them. But then I began to change, and God says, no, you got to put that intention in you, Connie. You got to give that attention to you. The love needs to go into you. Water you. Water. Love is emotion. So I began to tell myself that I love me. And I began to look for reasons why to love me. And I began to love myself enough in my body to realize that I was getting old and it was breaking down, and I need to keep it strong. Because a lot of my self-esteem comes from my body. Now, I'm not talking about being skinny, because I'm not skinny, never wanted to be skinny. I like cake and ice cream too much, and I understand that there's a little, you got to accept the good with the bad. So I don't mind being a thick woman. I like myself like that. But I was slowing down and not able to take big steps, so I knew I had to start stretching out my ass, basically. I had to start moving, and before you know it, you start becoming happier with yourself. You're like kind of proud. You feel good for your age. And there you go. You've got self-esteem. Your solar plexus is opening up. You're feeling good about who you are. It's not hard to start walking the road towards empowerment. You just got to invest in you. Your energy that you put into cooking or cleaning or doing whatever, you take that 10, 20, 30 minutes and you invest in you. 7 minutes of yoga, 10 minutes of working the hips, 15 minutes to make a beautiful breakfast, and voila, you've just invested in yourself a whole bunch. And that's what I want to teach you. You want to win the war, you got to train for the battle. And then after that, what? Well, you begin to read, you invest in yourself, you do the right thing for you, you walk in truth, you heal from the trauma, heal from the drama. You understand it wasn't you. You set up your boundaries, you block him out, you begin blocking him out from your space. And then you get better and bigger and stronger boundaries as you go until you finally got him out the damn door. Oh God, that reminds me of the song of En Vogue. Yeah, you out the door. Yeah, you're never gonna get it, not this time. Never gonna get my lovin'. You're never gonna get my lovin'. Ain't no player. I give to the needy and not the greedy. Okay, here we go. Let's see what Mother Earth, Sister Moon, and beautiful, beautiful, loving, masculine, feminine sun got to say to us today. The beauty of the universe is there. Call on your strength and power and conquer with the wisdom of your inner child of innocence. Come back to innocence and win. I really do feel like I win. I really do, finally. And it wasn't about winning. What am I winning? I'm winning peace. I'm winning freedom. Away from energies that would just, oh God, horrible energies. And I pick up everything. I can read energy. I read the people around me as if they were a book. You know? I don't mind being alone. It really is. Look at the energy. I read energy like it's a book. There's Moon, Sister Moon. The Sister Moon. She could be the daughter of the Earth too, you know, because the Earth gave birth to the Moon. That would make her the daughter. Ooh, devilish dilemmas. Yes, okay. So I'm not surprised the devil card come out, right? Dealing with the devil. And darkness. This looks like I see one person in there that is happy at all and free. I see one person thinking about freedom, but look at this. Everybody's got their face in their phones, taking pictures, looking at themselves, blah, blah, blah. There's only one looking at the lovely sun. Remember I said the beautiful sun, you know, that shines on us all? And only one is celebrating that. The sun and the moon, offline and very connected. Somebody says they are offline and very connected. Yeah. You don't actually have to be offline, though, to be connected. What you need to be connected is just to take those 5-10 minutes a day to get in touch with your heart, and get in touch with your body. Your yoga, that's connecting to the body and the breath. And then to sit down and reflect on your spirit and your emotions. Now you have covered the fire and the water. You have literally blessed your whole entire being by paying attention to the elements that have created you. And it strengthens you and empowers you, and you will get visions and epiphanies and ideas as you get rid of the old energies of the past through your cleansing of your chakras and your expansion out into the world, your manifestations grow and you begin to produce the life you want. And there is your spirit connection. God doesn't expect us to stay connected like, we know we're connected 24/7, but God doesn't expect us to pay attention to the spirit 24/7 because it's innate. Once you train your spirit to do certain things, you're cleansed. You're telling the truth. You're walking the walk. You're talking the talk. You are what you say you are. 5-10 minutes a day paying attention to your quadruple spirits. You got 4 spirits that create one, which is you. Yeah. I love this. Spirit connection. Earth Priestess Mother. Yeah, that's Mother Earth speaking here. Ding, did you hear that? That's synchronistic. Yeah, I can fuss at nobody for their phone and stuff because I love my phone, but and also everybody always worries about everything being all cleaned up. If everything isn't spotless, then it isn't spiritual. What? This planet is a dirty place. It is cluttered and clumsy sometimes, and life does not just, follow a straight line. Sometimes we zigzag and circle back, and then we got to circle back forward, and we might not have even learned the lesson. We might have to circle back again. Some of us are slow learners. Right here. Yeah. The Mother, Earth Priestess Mother. All you have to do is take a few minutes to pay attention to each one of your elements, and you will begin to empower yourself, because this is you loving the things that you're created of. You're working on you now. You're taking the things that Creator gave you, and you're becoming a creator of your own self. And once you get done creating who you are, then you can go out and start creating other things that are outside of yourself, material things, bringing them into your world. I don't know if that all made sense or not, but I felt like it did. Okay, so, you just want to take those few minutes a day to acknowledge your elemental body and empower yourself through truth. When you speak truth, walk truth, and live truth, your mind quiets down. Don't have nothing to think about. Not a damn thing. When you do the right thing for the right reasons, you don't never have anything to think about. It just, yeah. Well, you complete everything. You never have to worry about nothing when you do the right thing for the right reasons, because the universe will be right behind you. And every time you do something for the right reason, even whether anybody recognizes it or not, God sees it, the universe sees it. Because why? How do we know this? Because we know the universe has a mind. They're finding that in quantum physics and everything, Gaia, the research, Gaia could be the mind of the universe. We've got the moon here revealing hidden things. The universe has a mind. It's alive, and everything in this universe, from the planets to the stars, everything has a spirit. And so those spirits decide to come down and take form and fleshy bodies. And there's like family spirits and lineages and, tribes, the rainbow tribes. Okay, guys, I love y'all. I got on here today and had no idea what I was going to talk about, so I'm so grateful that you're bearing with me. But we are breaking away from the old ways of being chained. We got chained to the ball, right? Yeah, we, those of us who are good-hearted have found some really, because we're healers. That's right. And people who need healing are drawn to us naturally, right? And truth be told, sometimes the only way you can heal some things is just to cut it off. And I guess that's the time when we have to worry about our health, our mental health, our physical health, our spiritual health, our emotional health. And if it's getting to the place to where it's more than we can bear, then we got to cut it off. We cut it off. Yeah. We gently blow it back. You know, release it with love. That's what that makes me think of. Release with love. And I totally agree with that, right? I don't hate nobody. I couldn't. If I tried to hate somebody, then I would lose all the love that I get from God. So I forgive. Always I forgive and will always forgive. But what I can't do is allow that energy to be around as I absorb it and feel that pain. And I'm advising any of you who are very empathic, you know, and you absorb this pain, that you understand that you're too valuable to put up with these creatures who are wearing human flesh and are wise and wily in ways of evil, which so many of us would never have suspected. And so it's just Temperance and Earth Amazon daughter. The witches are back. This right here is Sagittarius, the hunter. What do I want to say? Fire and aim, the bow and arrow, fire, aim from a distance. Temperance. Keep them at a difference and at a distance, and work on temperance self, which myself, I need to temper. But I just wanted to let you guys know today how I am handling a situation that has really been a rough something I had no idea even existed in life. And so I know, though, that I was covered, because all I can say is my dad started teaching me how to fight when I was a young girl, and I have no idea why. But I do now. My dad foresaw this. And the witches are back. Earth Amazon daughters. Look at her. She's doing yoga. That's a yoga pose. It's called the goddess pose. Hindu goddess pose. You see, strengthens the hips. And not only that, we store memories in our hips. And those extra waters, that's where the memories are, in the waters around our hips. And, wherever we carry any extra weight, that's where a lot of our memories and our ancestral memories are. And so we want to heal those. Doing this stretch pose displaces the waters and stuff in the hips, twists them up. And so remember, all those energies that are in you are not just our fresh energies. These are stored up energies that could be from the past trauma, which is where I talk about cleansing. We want to cleanse away all the past traumas, because we want to find our inner child. Didn't I have an inner child out here? I guess not. For some reason I was thinking of an inner child. Okay, anyway. So we want to get back and connect. That is connecting with ourselves and our inner child, and the excitement and love that we had when we were young. And whether, that's self-love, willing to have fun, willing to be fresh, open, willing to put yourself out there and enjoy life again. And it comes through healing, and it can be done. You just turn any energy. You don't think about others anymore. You turn it back on yourself. It saved my life. It has saved my life. It saved me from going down in a sinkhole. And, this information comes straight from Holy Spirit, who, as I told you, been with me since I was a little girl. I started seeing ghosts and woodland spirits and forest spirits and water spirits, ever since I was a child. So I love you guys. The first step to empowerment is to empower your elementals that are in your body. Empower yourself. It's about empowering and giving yourself some good, loving energy, taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself, that's self-love. And by stretching your body out and moving your emotions around, your body loves you for that. The earth loves you. You're exercising the clay. And for breathing and clearing out your lungs, the air loves you. The breath, yes. And for experiencing your emotions, your waters, whether sad or anger or happy, whatever they are, then yes, experience them. Allow them to come out of your body, be expressed out into the air, and they will, if they are truth, they could change the world, because it'll carry on the word of truth, the sword of truth, the breath. Release, express. Don't be afraid. And what else do we got? I think we did the air. Oh, and the fire, the passion. Allow your passion to burn. Call the fire up in your root chakra, in your sacral chakra, in your solar plexus. And allow it to burn, baby, burn. And get witchy. Right? It's only a bad word because they didn't like that we were very close to the earth, capable of giving birth and being creators. So it only took on the negative connotations of the churches and stuff like that. When I see witchy, I see witty chi, wit and life force, knowing how to use it. Use it or lose it, baby. Okay, I come on here, express myself. I feel so much better. I love all you guys. Have a wonderful day. Please like, share, subscribe, and have mercy. I'm having a day that I'm full of it. I'm full of it. Okay, I love y'all. God bless. Leave me a message. Please comment, share, like. Love you.